This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all. So we're going to discuss about Talend ETL tool, right? So ETL is a extraction, transformation, and loading, right? So now let me give some examples, guys, for understanding purpose. Okay, theory will learn it. What is Talend? What is the use of Talend? What is the use of UTL tool, and all we'll discuss in the regular classes. Okay, so now let me give some scenarios, guys. Assume that I have one file, guys. I have one file. It is having some data. This is the text file, guys. This is the text file. This is the text file. See, when I go for the properties, it is their text file. Now, let me open this text file. It is having some data, guys. It is having some data. Now, what I want
Please
it.
share the screen, please.
Okay, are you able to see my screen? No, you are not able to see.
No, it's not visible.
Okay, thank you. So, are you able to see now?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
visible.
I have one text file, guys. I have one text file. The text file name is src underscore emp.txt file. Okay, it is having some data: employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEPT number. Okay, employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEPT number. Now what I want it, how many records are there in this file, team? Anyone having idea? See, this is the one record, two records, three records, four record, five record, six record, seven record, eighth record, ninth record. How many records are there in this file? Nine records. Don't check this one. This will not count it. This is not a data, right? Data, it is starts from here, from this point to this point. So see, well, simply I'm copying, I'm pasting here. How many records are coming now? Nine records. Okay, how many records are there in this file? Nine records. So see, employee number, employee name, something is separated, that is called as a field separator. Employee number, comma. What is the field separator here? Comma. Employee number, comma, employee name. This comma we can call as a field separator. What we can call as a field separator. Now, what I want it, I want to read this file in Talend means we have to use something that is called t file input delimited. I want to read the data from the text file. I want to read the data from text file means we have to use t file input delimited. By using the t file input delimiter, I can read the text file. I can read the text file. Now I want to generate the another text file. So I want to generate the another text file. So which is the component I have to use? I want to load into another text file means we have to use t file. Instead of input we have to use as a output. T file output delimited. Now between I wanted to see, guys, this values is coming clumsy format. Now what I want to do, I want to do descending order. Descending order means higher to lower, higher to lower. Which is the highest salary column. So when I go for here, which is the highest salary column, which is the highest salary tip? 2000, 3000, 1000, 5000, 6000, 8000, 7000, 9000, 5000. Which is the highest salary team? Highest value? 9000, right? 9000 is the highest, right? Which is the highest value? 9000. So I want to get the first record is the 9000 record. Descending order means higher to lower, higher to highest value to lowest value. So which is the highest value here? Salary column. DEPT, this one 9,000 record. Then 9,000 is done. Then which is the next highest salary record, team? Which is the next highest salary? Can somebody tell me? 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 7,000, 5,000. Which is the highest value, team, in this record? Online people, which is the highest value?
8,000.
8,000.
8,000. Now this record, I want it. Next record, I want like this. So 8,000 is done. Then which is the next highest record, team? Next highest salary record?
7,000.
7,000. Then which is the next highest value, guys? Next highest value?
6,000.
Off, offline people, which is the next highest value? 6,000. Then which is the next highest value? Which is the next highest value? 5,000, right? 5,000, how many records are there? 2 records are there. Let me copy these 2 records as it is. Then which is the next highest value, team? Online people? 3,000.
3,000.
So then which is the next highest value, team?
2,000.
2,000. Then which is the next highest value? 1,000.
1,000.
4,000.
See, so what I am doing? I am doing the descending order. Descending order means highest value to lowest value. 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. Highest value to lowest value. I want to do highest to lowest means in Talend we have to use higher to lower. That we can call as a descending order. We can call as a descending order. So I want to do descending order in Talend means we have to use one component is there, T short row component. What is the use of T short row component means I want to do descending order or ascending order. Ascending order I will cover it after finishing descending order. I want to perform descending order or ascending order. What is ascending order? Can somebody tell me what is ascending order, team? Lower to higher. Okay, this I will cover in the after finishing this scenario. I will explain it. Let me keep some away. Okay, now I want to read the text file. I have to use the T file input delimiter for reading the text file. I want to sort the data. Descending order means I want to sort the data. Descending order means we have to use the T sort row component. Simply custom one. My interviewer will ask it. One intro question. It's a simple question. Okay, they may not notice. I wanted to sort the data in Talend. Which component we have to use it? Which component we have to use? Answer is T sort row component. We have to use T sort row component. That's it. My intro they're asking it different way. I wanted to perform the values in descending order. Which component will use it? Which component I have to use, him? I want to do values in descending order. I want to do descending order means in Talend. Which component I have to use it? T sort row component. Descending order, right? Descending order. Descending order means T sort row. Now my interview will ask it. I want to perform the values in ascending order. So I want to perform the ascending order in Talend means we have to use T sort row component. The way of asking is different. The answer is same. Answer is same. See, for these 3 questions, only single answer. Okay. So now I want to read the data in the text file. I wanted to, my next question, I wanted to read the data from the text file. Text file, which component I have to use it? I want to read the data from the text file means we have to use t file input delimited. Now my next question, I want to load the data into text file. Which component I have to use it? I, I want to load it means we have to use t file output delimited. T file output delimited. I want to read the data from the text file, t file input delimiter. I want to load the data into the text file. We have to use t file output delimiter. So is it clear, team? Any questions up to here? Okay. Now, how to implement this in Talend, we'll see. I have to implement this in Talend, right? So my first scenario is I want to perform the descending order. First, let me go job designs, create a job, provide the job name. I'm giving T sort row example 1. T sort row example 1. Now I want to read the text file. I have to use T file input delimiter. How to take it? Keep the cursor here. Type T file input delimited. I want to generate the text file. We have to use T file output delimiter. Type it. T file output delimiter. Suppose you are facing difficulty for typing. Assume that you are facing difficulty. There is a one option, guys. Palette. Come here. Go for the file section. Can somebody find it? File section. In the file section, there is a input is there. So in the input, T file input delimiter is there. Simply drag it. This is also another method. So now I want output component, right? Let me go for the output section. File section. There is the output section. There is a component is there. T file output delimiter. Select it and drag it. This is the second method. Now let me go for the processing. Under the processing, T sort row is there. Simply drag the T sort row. Okay. So this is the another method. Okay. Easiest method is simply keep the cursor here. Type T file input delimiter for reading the text file. So now I want to generate the output text file. Keep the cursor here. Type T file output delimiter. So I want to sort the data. Have to use the T sort row component. Simply type the T sort row. Simply type the T sort row. Now I have taken the components. I need to process the data from the source to target. This is the source. This is my target. This is my input. This is my output. I need to process the data means have to give the link between the component. How to give it? Right click this row main. Right click this row main. I have defined the link between the components. Now what I have to do? I need to define the properties. Double click this one. So which file I want to read it? Which file I want to generate it? Which column I want to sort it? This and all I have to define it. So double click the T file input delimiter. Which file I want to read it, team? So this is the file. This file is available in this folder. Okay. So now let me go for the path. There is a path, guys. So let me go for the documents. Nandini software solutions. This is the folder. This is the folder. This is the folder. Inside source folder, there is a one file is there. That is the srcmp file. That file I want to read it. Double click this one. Now file is came here. So what is the field separator in this file team? As we discussed earlier, what is the field separator? Online people, can somebody tell me what is
Comma,
the field separator? Comma. So that's why
comma.
here field separator I have to define as a comma. My file is coming comma. That's why I have to define comma here. My file, is there any header team? Is there any header in this file? First record is a data or header? Online people,
Header,
this first record is a header
header,
record or header column or data? Header record.
header,
So if
header.
header is there, I have to define is one. Now let me go for edit schema. Add the plus symbol. First let me copy the first column. Let me add the plus symbol. Employee number, is it numbers or is it characters? Is it dates? What is the data type team? Number. That's
Number
what?
integers.
Integer. I need to give some length. You can give some length. Okay. So now let me copy the second column. So is it integer, is it characters, or is it dates?
It's character.
So if it's characters, what is the data type team in the Talend? I have to use it. We have to use
String.
string data. String. So I will use some length. Now let me go for the copy the third column. So let me copy, add the plus symbol. Let me give it job. So this is, it is coming string values, characters. That is we can call as a string also. So that's why I need to give some length. Now let me copy the next column, salary column, add the plus symbol. So let me give some length. So what is the data type? I have to use it. Salary, is it numbers? Is it decimals? Is it dates? Is it characters? Is it numbers, right? If it's numbers, I have to use as a integer data type. Is it clear? Now, need to copy the next column, DEPT number, add the plus symbol. So order is important, guys. While copying, order is important. Else data it will mismatch it. So what is the data type DEPT number? Can somebody tell me, online people? Online people, can somebody tell me what is the data type of DEPT number? It is a
It's
number.
a string.
Numbers. So number, right?
Oh, so
DEPT number is number. So number means what is the data type I have to select here? Integer. Speak louder.
integer, integers,
Integer.
integers.
So now let me give some length. So I have added all the columns. See, verify it. First is employee number is there, employee name is there, so job is there, salary is there, DEPT number is there. So I have, after adding, click OK button. Then click yes button. Now double click the T sort row. Which column I want to do descending order? Which column I want to do descending order? Is it salary column? As
Yeah,
we
it's
discussed,
salary.
I want to do salary column descending order, right? Descending order means higher to lower, right? So add the plus symbol. So let me, there is a drop down here. Select the salary column. Now, which order you want it? Descending order. Descending order. See here, drop down is there. I want to do descending order. I have to select the descending order. Now double click the T file output delimiter, browse the target path. I have to generate the output folder, right? So that output folder I'm selecting it now. I want to generate the target file. So let me go for this folder itself, target folder. So I'm giving the tgt underscore, you can give any name, sort dot sort underscore emp dot sort.txt. This is the file name I'm generating it. So I want to field separator comma when I'm generating. I want to include header. Let me go for advanced setting. Uncheck throw an error if the file is already exist. Uncheck throw an error if the file is already exist. Now let me save the job. File and save, or else this is a save button, shortcut control S is the saving option. Now I want to run the job. How to run it? There is a run tab, there is a run button. Let me run it. So 8 records are there, 8 records are generating in the output. Let me go for the target folder, documents, Nandini software, Venkata talent classes. Let me go for here, target. So this is the file is generated. Kindly install Notepad++. I will help you how to install it. So is it coming? You want exact file means I have to browse different files. Source. The source file have browsed it. SRC scenarios. So let me copy this data, whichever the data I have explained here. Let me copy this data. Let me paste in the my file. Let me paste it here. Oh. Now let me run the job. You will get the same output, whichever I have explained it. 9 records are there. So my output, 9 records are coming. So let me copy these 9 records. Let me paste it here, whichever I have explained, where I have explained. So let me paste it here. You can check it. Is it both are same or different? Is it both are same or different? Both are same. I want to do descending order means, so we have to use tSnowflake component. Now my scenario is, my question is, customer is asking, I have one file, srcemp file. I have srcemp.txt file is there. I want to generate tgt_emp.txt file. While generating salary values, I want ascending order. Ascending order means lower to higher. Lower to higher. So which record will come first, team? Tell me. Which record will come first? Online people, which record will come first?
1000.
1000. Very good.
103.
Okay, I'm deleting this record. Then which record will come first?
2000.
2000. Then which record will come first?
3000.
3000. Then which record will come first?
5000.
How many records are in 5000?
Two records are there.
So two records as it is, I have to paste it. First one will have to first, last one I have to paste last. Then which record will come first? I think all are same order.
6000.
6000. Then which record will come first?
7000.
7000. Then which record will come first?
8000.
Right. Then which record will come first?
9000.
9000. Okay. So I want output like this. Now you tell me. So assume that this is my text file, right? I want to read the data from the text file. You have to tell the answer now. I want to read the data from the text file. I want to read the data from text file. Which component I have to use here for reading it?
T file
T,
input delimited.
T file input delimited. You have to remember it.
Delimited.
T file input delimited. So now I want to generate the text file. Which component I have to use it?
T file output delimited.
T file instead of input, output. Now I want to sort the data ascending order, right? I want to sort the
Yeah.
data ascending order means we have to use tSnowflake. sort
tsort.
row component. It is easy to understand, guys. If you keep on observing whatever I'm explaining, you can easily catches it. Okay, that much easy. Talent ETL tool to learn it. Other ETL tools are little bit difficult, little bit. Okay. So now, how to implement this in Talent? We'll see. Let me go for the. So I will explain you guys how to install the Talent software. You don't need to worry about anything. Full package. I'm going to teach it. Full package. If you learn this course from my institute, from Nandini software, you will get job. That's it. Thing is, you have to practice it. If you're not practicing, no one able to help it. This is the entire depending on you. It will not depend on with your mother, your father, your relatives. See, you want to pass the exam, 10th class exam, you have to study it, the exam. If you study, you will pass it. If you not study, you will fail the exam. Straightforward. This is also, if you study, you will get the job. If you not study, you will not get job. That's it. Okay. So after getting job, you have to work, right? That's why you have to study. If you study well, learn subject properly, guys. Learn subject properly, then try the job. 100% you will get it. God also will help you. You worked hard. You worked hard. Okay. So God also, yeah, he is working it. He's studying it. Let me help him. Let me help him. That is the positive energy will come. If you're not studying, if you pray it, God also, yeah, he is not studying, he is roaming it. How will get the job? Right? Think positive, guys. Think positive. Always plan it. Plan it. How many hours I have to attend the class? How many hours I have to practice it? How many hours I have to read it? If you plan it perfectly, after finishing course, 100% you will get job. Okay. So now let me design it. How to develop it? So now, so there is a job design, right? So in that job design, right click the job design, create a job, provide the job name. I'm giving the job name T sort row example 2. Let me click the finish button. Let me click the finish button. So now I have to use the reading the text file. I have to use the component T file. How to take a T file input delimiter? Keep the cursor here. Type T file input delimiter. Now I want to generate the text file, output file. So we have to use T file output delimited. Between I want to sort the data ascending order, I have to use T sort row. Something, see, I want to do ascending order, something I have to use it. Which is I have to use it? You have to think it. Okay, you have to remember it after explaining. T sort row component. How to take it? Keep the cursor here, type the T sort row component. Okay, so now I have to map, see, I have to process the data from the source. This is the source, this is the target, this is the input, this is my output. I'm applying the sorting here. So I need to process the data, means I have to give the link between the component row and main, row and main. So now I have given the links. Now I have to define the properties. Which file I have to read it? I have to read something, right? Okay, what is the something? That is a text file, right? Which text file I have to read it? So this is the text file. Let me browse it. Browse the text file. In my computer, one text file is there. That file I am browsing it. So it is there in the source folder. That source folder I am browsing it. This is the file. So in this file, what is the delimiter in this file, team? What is the delimiter in this file? Comma. Employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, DEPT number. What is the delimiter in this file? Comma. So here I have to field separator, I have to define as a comma. Now is there any header in this file, team? Is there any header in this file? Is there any header in this file? Yes. So header I have to pass one record. Now I have to create a schema. Let me go for employee number, go for edit schema, add the plus symbol. Let me pass the employee number. Employee number values is coming integer. That's why I have to pass here integer. Now let me give, so this is the length, I have to give some length. So now I have to pass the employee name. Let me add the plus symbol. So this is the employee name. So I have to give the employee name is the string values, right? String values. So let me give some length. So then job. So let me add the plus symbol. So this is the job. Job is the string characters. That is called as a string. I have to give some length. Okay, next let me copy the salary column, add the plus symbol. So let me give the salary is the number. So it is I have to give the integer data type. I have to analyze it, guys. Just to learn Talend ETL tool, no coding required, just your thinking power you have to required. You have to analyze it, what I have to do, what is there, what I have to do, how to implement it, that and all you have to think it. Okay, so analysis, that is called. So let me give some length. So next let me copy the DEPT number, let me add the plus symbol. So let me give here integer data type. Why I need to integer? Because of my data is coming integer, that's why I have to select the integer here. That's why I have to select the integer. So I need to pass some length. Let me give some length. Let me click OK button. Let me click the yes button. Now you tell me. So I'm double click the T sort row component. So what I have to select here? Adding the plus symbol. Which column I have to do? Ascending order. Which column I have to select? Online people. Which column I have to select here? Ascending order. I want to do salary ascending order. That's why which column I have to select? Can somebody tell me, online people?
Salary.
Salary. Employee number also. Suppose my I want to say ascending order. So employee number. So that I can do it. Now let me go for the T file output delimiter where I have to generate the output file. Let me browse the target path. So I'm see my computer, I have to save somewhere, right? I need to save to generate the output file, right? So in the target folder, I'm giving tgt underscore emp underscore sort underscore ascending dot txt. I'm giving it. So what is the field separator you want it? Comma. So what is the use of include header? So my source is coming header, right? The same record I want in my output also. That's why I need to select the checkbox. So now let me save it. How to save the job? File and save. Which is the easiest saving method? Control yes, or else there is a save button here. Save button. Control yes. Let me click this one also. Now I want to run the job. How to run the job? There is a run tab. There is a run button. Let me click the run button. See my source having 9 records. My target is loading 9 records. Let me open the 9 records in my target folder. This is my target file, right? Let me open in the notepad plus plus. So it is coming ascending order. Salary column. See, is coming ascending order, team. Is it coming, team? So what we have learned today? So see, I wanted to read the data from the text file. I wanted to read the data from the text file. I have to use the T file input delimiter. I want to generate the output in the text file means I have to use the T file output delimiter. I want to sort the data in the descending order means we have to use the T sort row component. We have to use the T sort row component. Now, okay, so this is the way to develop the job. See, guys, okay, so we're going to the daily class timing, the daily class timings, morning 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. guys, morning 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So okay, so if you are anyone interested to learn Talend ETL tool, call this number, my number. Okay, 9538160185 for enrollment purpose. Okay, so this is from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited in Bangalore, Marathalli, guys. Okay, we are going to teach, okay, multiple technologies, but this batch we are going to teach Talend ETL tool. If anyone interested to learn Talend ETL tool, reach out my number, guys. So we are providing, I'm going to explain project explanation. I will explain the one sample project explanation. We'll practice it. I will provide, we have both classroom on the online and offline, means classroom classes are available both times. So will after class is done, I'm going to provide you recording video. I'm going to cover real time scenarios, materials. See, materials I already prepared it. Materials I have already prepared it. This materials I am going to give you, so this is easy to understand it, whichever I have already prepared. So all the scenarios, documents, materials with clear steps, each and every one with clear steps I have prepared it. It's easy to understand it if you go for this word documents. So with clear steps, with the screenshots I have prepared it. Okay, so this is the documents I'm going to provide you. I'm going to provide you. Okay, so along with the highlights of this training institute, I will prepare a resume preparation. I will give you the sample resumes. Okay, I will help you to how to prepare the resume. Okay, so along with interview questions and answers, I will explain interview questions and answer. I will cover around 60 plus interview questions, guys. Around 60 plus interview questions. Okay, so if you learn this 60 plus interview questions, you are able to crack the interview, you are able to get the job. If you have any doubts and clarifications also, we are explaining. If any time you can call my number. Okay, we'll help you to your doubts and clarifications. Along with I'm providing the softwares also, talent software, what are the softwares are required, everything I'm going to teach it. Okay, so the regular classes, guys, because of, so people saying that most of the people, because of Ramjan festival is there, so there is a Ugadi festival is there, right? That's why people is suggesting me. Okay, even I thought me, so we can start from the next week regular classes. Just I am giving the demo for this week from the, so some more people is joining. That's why we're planning to conduct from the regular classes from the next week, from 17th. Okay, so the regular classes is going to start from 17th, guys. If you're interested to learn Talend ETL tool, reach out this number. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'm stopping here. Let me take your doubts and clarifications.